What's going on, YouTube? Marcus Crockett back with another video. So like 2 weeks ago, right, I went and I did this walkthrough. Now, when I do my walkthroughs, I got a whole process on how I go about doing it. Like everything is strategic. How I ask my questions, when I ask my questions, so on and so forth, right? While I'm doing the walkthrough, I got the point of contact. They're walking with me. You know, I bring up the price, so they tell me how much they're currently paying for services. I just keep it cool and finish the walkthrough, and I'm going around. I'm meeting. I met the CEO of the company that day. I'm just meeting like all of the people, right? It was what I've learned before, and I forgot. I mean, sometimes I will forget. It's like how important your demeanor is when you're doing these walkthroughs. So when I'm doing my walkthroughs, like I'm not wearing no 5-piece suit or, you know what I mean, nothing special. But I guess my demeanor comes off as the owner, where I'm able to answer the questions and then also ask questions and also like educate them on certain things, certain practices, how we go about sanitizing, disinfect. Like, I guess it's more than what the average person knows, I guess, because it's not uncommon for me to get asked if I'm the owner. So after, you know, I get the price, we do the walkthrough, the question comes up, so are you the owner? I'm like, yeah, you know, I do. I own the company. We've been in business for right? I give him the whole rundown. So he's really excited about what it is that I'm saying. He's excited about me saying, you know what, I'm thinking that we could probably come in around that. I don't want to make things too uncomfortable for you, but you know, I just want to warn you. I don't know for sure yet, but once I get back and I start putting everything together, it may even be a little bit over. So I just want to make sure that, you know what I mean, you're aware of what's going to come. So everything works out. Everything's fine. I send him the proposal. Usually I don't send the proposal for at least 24 hours. And that's nothing that's, I don't know, that's not like a rule or anything. That's just what I get around to it like the next day. But I tell them for some reason, like, hey, you know what, it's no big deal. I think that was my last proposal for the day. And I told them, like, hey, I'll get you this proposal, you know, by the end of the day. It's like, oh, really? You think you can get it to us that fast? I'm like, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Like, everything's pretty cut and dry. It's nothing outside of the scope of what we already do for some of the local businesses, like so on and so forth, right? So I'm telling them that I can get it to them the same day. So I get back to my office. I put together the proposal. I send him the proposal within 3 hours of us meeting. And I actually want to get that. I want to get that scale down. Like, I want to be able to send proposals off immediately. I send him a proposal. He immediately responds to me, right? Immediately responds, Marcus, wow, you know, you came through. You did exactly what you said you were going to do, so on and so forth. But he had another company that was going to come and see him. I was trying to get them. I really wanted them to make a decision and go with us before seeing the other company, but it didn't work out that way. So this was on like a Thursday or a Friday. It was a few weeks ago. I don't remember the exact day, but no, it was a Thursday. So it was I don't know. It was one of those days, Wednesday, Thursday. I ended up calling him by the end of the week, and he told me that the company that was coming to see him did come to see him, but they didn't submit a proposal yet, right? So check back with him the following Monday. So I wait, you know, we go over the weekend. I have it set up in my schedule. Boom. I call him, no answer. Email him, no answer. So I'm like, dang, what's going on? Because this guy, like, you know, our communication has been on point. When I email him, he emails back. So I'm thinking, like, you know, anything could have happened. I mean, maybe they're just busy. Maybe, you know, anything, whatever, right? So a whole another week goes by. So I call him again. I call him yesterday. Call him yesterday. You know, I'm checking in. I'm like, hey, what's going on? I just want to make sure you guys got everything. Is there anything else that you need? You know, we have references. If that would help you make your decision a little bit quicker, you know, whatever it is that you need. So he's like, okay, Marcus, don't worry. I have an answer for you today. He calls me back almost at like the end of the business day. He calls me back at like 4:45. So I pick up and you know, he's like, hey, you know, I really appreciate everything. And you know, you sold us, you made us, you know, we're confident that you guys can come in and da-da-da-da-da, right? Gives me the whole thing, right? So I'm like, okay, perfect. So let's set up a day where we can come and do the final walkthrough. Now in the final walkthrough, I got in another video, I explained why it's important to do the final walkthrough. You know, I explained the importance of it and what you should be looking for when you do the final walkthrough, but that's in another video. So we set up the time to go do the other walkthrough, the final walkthrough, and it's supposed to be set up for Friday. So we get off the phone after we set it all up. I'm like, yes, like, because I know this is about to be crazy, crazy profitable. We can go in and we can do the work, no problem. Like, I have 100% confidence in my crew that they can go in and get this thing taken care of, and they're gonna make a good amount of money doing it too. Like 10 minutes goes by, he calls me back, and he's like, yeah, Marcus, you know, I really appreciate your you know, your quick turnaround times. Basically, like, he's warming me up to tell me like it's not gonna work. So what happened was, he did end up pulling the account back. He pulled the account. The reason why they were getting rid of the old cleaners is not because they were doing a bad job. It's because this particular part of town where this building is, there's like a lot of homeless people. I guess they were like harassing the cleaners at some point, and it's a mom and pop operation, and basically the lady was just kind of like scared, like, you know what, it's not even worth it to me to go to continue with this account, because my husband, he's not going to be there to help me, right? Well, in between the time of him giving me the account and calling me back, I guess the cleaner, the owner, her and her husband worked it out some way, somehow, where the husband is now going to be able to come. So because of that, they want to keep the account. So I'm like, damn, you know, that just didn't work out. But here's the thing though, I know that it's only a matter of time before my phone rings again with him on the line ready to give us that account. It's only a matter of time, right? And I'm gonna be ready for it when that call comes. But the other thing is this though, while he was pulling the account away, and after he told me, you know, what the situation was, he's like, Marcus, you know, we got other companies in our network, and I would, you know, be more than happy to go ahead and put your name in the pot, forward your name over to people who are looking for cleaning services. So even though I didn't gain him as a customer, right, I think what I did gain, if I'm taking his words at face value, what I did gain is more powerful than that. Like, I know eventually he's gonna come around and we'll come back, but if I can get another account, doesn't even matter how much it is, inside of his network group, in between now and the time he comes back, that's just a win-win. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, don't be discouraged. Always look for the win, right? Because there's an opportunity in everything. There's always an opportunity in a no. No don't mean, you know, no don't necessarily have to mean never. It's just not right now. He didn't pull the account away from me for something that we did under the circumstances. You know, his company, they're just loyal to the people that they have, and it was just a certain set of circumstances, the reason why they were getting ready to go to, you know, part ways and go do their own thing. And then the other thing too that really tripped me out, he was telling me, was when this company goes on vacation, when the cleaning company goes on vacation, like, he will come in and cover them and do the cleaning. I thought that shit was crazy. But this is the I need an account like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need 100 accounts like that. But I just thought that it was cool, and I'm glad that I was even able to put my company in a position to have an opportunity to get an account like that, because now that just lets me know, like, damn, like, if we get this one, we'll never lose it. We'll never, ever, ever, ever lose this account. You know what I'm saying? So there's always opportunities in everything, guys. You just really gotta know where to look and stay diligent, stay grinding, and things will come to you. Things will fall in your lap, but you gotta be hustling. You gotta go out there and get them. But I'm about to hop off of here real quick because I gotta go check on a few accounts. But guys, like I say, I'm always dropping jewels. Just make sure you're in position to pick them up. You do that by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Once again, my name is Marcus Crockett. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.